Absolutely right. This is a time for responsible leadership, not crass partisanship. The situation requires additional tools not held by other federal, provincial, or territorial law. It's what responsible leadership requires. These measures...
Now, I would gently say to the Prime Minister, how can I put it? If you're going to be a smart ass, first you have to be smart. Otherwise you're just an ass. And I think he needs to recalibrate and realize what this is all about.
Mr. Speaker, yesterday during a press conference, the Prime Minister said, and I quote, "Some people will say we moved too quickly. Other people will say, no, we should have acted weeks ago. The reality is this. The Emergencies Act is not something to take lightly. It is not the first thing you turn to, nor the second, nor the third." So my question is, Mr. Speaker, can the Prime Minister please tell Canadians what first, second, and third actions he took before invoking the emergency?
This isn't a trucker problem. It's not even a Canadian problem. It's a one-person problem, and the one person is Trudeau. He got off on the wrong foot. He chose the deplorable foot. Yeah. Instead of persuading, he denigrated, and he dug a hole for himself that's beginning to look like a political grave, because I don't think he has the gumption to admit that he should start over. Like, maybe it's time to start over. But if you look at him, I was, making jokes while we were watching him. His stature has shrunk. He's not a prime minister. He's like a bass player in a cruise ship wedding band. He's a teacher's assistant in gender studies at a local college. He's a tour guide at Universal Studios who's never around. If he's the Prime Minister of Canada, then so is Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. This guy is done. And the thing is, I think he is done, because the amazing thing is he's responding to a cry for freedom, and it could have been very easy, like, mandates are done, we're good, but he didn't. He went full deplorable, and you never go full deplorable. Ask Hillary.